Day one and all, my name is Kathy and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today I'm going to be making my usual 5x7 card with a slight twist for a young lady's 18th birthday. Now for your card base, it needs to be 8 inches by 7 inches. And I'm going to score that, excuse the fruit fly, at 3 inches. I'm going to fold that over and give it a good crease with our bone folder. And we're done with the scoreboard, so I'll set that aside. Sorry for ringing the bell there. And you need white cardstock for this. You need 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 6 3/4. And one of those is going to go on the front flap and one is going to go on the inside flap. And then one piece that's the usual 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and that's going to go on the inside of the card. And then I cut 2 white circles. I used GinaK's Master Layouts H for that. But if you don't have that, it's just 2 circles that are 3 1/4 inches, and we're going to put those back to back. I also cut out in silver metallic, it's a lightweight cardstock that I got at Joann Fabrics many years ago. I cut those out with this number die set. And I don't know where it came from. I don't have a company's name on my folder, but I cut out the 18. And then I'm going to use one of these happy birthday dies, and I haven't figured out which one yet. So we'll just set that aside along with the numbers. Now, I'm going to start by stenciling. And I'm using GinaK's, this is her Harvest Flourish. Take that off. And I'm going to take the 2 strips. And I'm going to move this so I have some at the top. And I'm using soft stone. And I did re-ink it, so hopefully it's not too inky today. I'll sit that right there, I guess. I like to stick this partly on my mat so it holds it in place. But I have a scrap of cardstock that I'm just going to try it out. Make sure I didn't get it too, there we go, too inky. And I'm just going to go over this lightly. And there goes the voice again. And then I'm just going to pick this up and move this down and try and get it, pardon me. That looks about right. Just move that down a little bit so we can add in some down here. And that looks fairly good. I see there's a shadow, but all right, we'll do the same. We don't need to do anything for the inside piece, but we're going to do the same for our inside piece. And I'm pretty much only going to do the outer edge darker, and then I'm going to move it to a lighter color on the inside. I'm just going to, because this part over here will not show, and this is where you can write your sentiment along with the inside strip. Now we'll move that down. Although this stencil isn't made to move down, you can follow the flourishes. Pardon me while I get a drink. Okay. A little darker on the edge with a light touch over here. And there we go. And we are done with stenciling. So I'm just going to clean off my waffle flower grip mat with a little bit of water. Put the top back on. And the bottom. Okay, now this will go like this, and then this will go here. But I want to stamp on this first. I'll move my stencil aside to wash that later. Now, this is where I need to figure a few things out. This is going to go here. And then these white circles, I haven't decided whether I'm going to put them in the middle or up above. But I want to use, this is a French Chic stamp set from Practical Publishing. It was a freebie in one of their magazines. I don't know if there's a date on this. 2021. I'm going to use this mannequin dress. So that will tell me that I need to move my circle up to the top. So let's get the mannequin stamped on here. Okay. Now I am going to use a VersaFine Clair Nocturne. And I'm just going to move my colors back over here, because I am going to use alcohol inks to color in the stamp. And I could have stamped and then masked this off, but I thought having the stencil behind it would add a little bit of texture to the dress. I'm hoping anyhow. Oh, that's nice. Okay. We'll set that one aside. Oh no, I need to do happy birthday on that. So let's just clean off this stamp. Let's figure out which one of the birthdays I want to put on there now. So if this is going to be here, I want a fairly small birthday. I could move that even down to here. Let's see how wide our card is. That's going to tell me. This was sort of planned out in my mind. I saw a card on Pinterest that was similar. Okay, so I can put the birthday up here. So let's see which one of these happy birthdays I want to use. Oops, that one fell out. Is that telling me that's the one it wants to be? That's a little small. I like the birthday wishes. Let's see. I think this happy birthday is from, let's see. Oh, that's the Divinity Designs, the birthday flower of the month for March. And I'm going to put that up there. Pardon me. I am plagued by a tonsil problem. I had my tonsils out when I was 24. And wouldn't you know, one of them grew back. And it has blessed me with what they call tonsil stones. So when I get an influx of tonsil stones, then I start to cough and I lose my voice. But at my age, I am not having that tonsil removed just because of that. Just not worth it to me. All right, let's get those happy birthdays over here. And now on the large portion of the card. And now I need to see how much is going to show. I want to stamp from this set also. There's a handbag. There's also a shoe, and I don't know if I want to put the shoe on also. If I do, I think I'll I think just the handbag. All right, and if that's going to be there, I'll put the handbag right here. The shoe's kind of cool, but I think I like the handbag better. So let's just do this. Pick that up and ink that up also. All right, that turned out very well. Okay, all right, we'll put these stamps back on their set. I still haven't organized this set. Once I do, they'll be off of this paper and into their own little folders. But in the meantime, okay, so now let's color. I have a piece of scrap paper here. Now I've picked a couple colors that I thought went nicely with the blue on the card. I have picked out B193 Pale Blue and B294 Galaxy Blue. And for the mannequin, I picked out BG042, a cool gray. So let's just color the mannequin. I'm trying to stick with like blues, grays, and silvers for this. And then I'm going to put, I have a silver gel pen that I'm going to do the mannequin stand, or the dress stand. It's not really a mannequin. All right, now we will color in the lighter color, the dress. I'm going to color the whole dress this way, and then I will come back with a darker color and put accents and like the flowers. I think I'll do the edge here first so that I don't color outside of the lines. Now I can switch to the chisel tip, but that seems to make a bolder color. It's the same pen, same inks flowing from both one end to the other. But I wanted to stick as with the pale as I could. I'll show you on the scratch paper there. It's light, and then how that is darker somewhat. And I would think that the larger end would be lighter, as it allows more alcohol to come out. All right, now we'll go with the darker blue. And I'm going to do the bow up here. We're going to make this look like a flower. The strap on the dress, the waistband, and then I'm just going to go in and highlight kind of where the stamp has the highlights, and we're going to turn the flowers on the dress this color, and then just highlights. And then I'll go along the edge. Okay, now the same colors for the purse. The lighter blue down first. And then the darker. And then the handle I'm going to do with the silver gel pen. And make lots of little polka dots. There we go. Okay, now let's start putting this together and see what else we need to do. I will be adding bling, of course. Okay, all right. Every day, one of these glue bottles. Doesn't seem to want to work when I'm on camera. Oh, interesting fact, when I was re-inking my soft stone, I read the little bottle. And do you know it says avoid, well, it says avoid contact with eyes, which of course is normal for anything, but it also says avoids contact with skin. And I'm like, I've got ink all over my hands all the time. So I don't know what the reason, other than, of course, it can stain your skin. But if anyone knows out there the real reason, I would like to know. Just kind of curious. I thought it was interesting because who knows? But just a little fact, if any of you haven't noticed that on your bottle, I noticed that on mine. Avoid contact with skin. Okay, now we're going to put, after I get a wet wipe to get rid of the glue on my finger, we're going to put the two circles together. We'll put the one on the outside first. You know, I want to take a little bit of my blue, and let's get back this. I want to put a little bit of blue ink, powder blue, on the edges of the circle. Not a lot, just a little. Should have thought of this when I had my mat out, but this works just as well. Get a smudge on there, but that's all right. That'll be on the inside. Okay, and this one. The other side of that, yeah. I'll just ink the other side of that. Just to add a little color. All right. Okay. Now, clean my fingers off again. Move this out of the way. All right. And we're going to put one right here. But I'm going to put glue all over everything because we need to connect these two together. And then I'm going to glue half of this side. I want that to be right there. And then the key is to line up the serrations. And fold that down. Okay. I'm going to use a little stamping block here. All right, now let's put the number 18 on. I could have done 2 layers of this, but it's going to be down flat. I didn't really want to add a lot of dimension with the number. So we're going to put one right about there. Hold that down. And the 8, right like that. Hold that down. And then now we're going to bling it up with some silver, well, clear rhinestones. I don't think I want to color them blue, but I will do a couple in the darker color just to see what they look like. Let's see. They turn out to be a pale blue. Oh, and then actually, yeah, we'll do some in silver and some in pale blue. All right. I do want to put one on the purse. So let's see, where's my angled tweezers? I think I want to put a silver one on the purse flap, though. Oh, and that took the glue off there, so let's put one right there. Okay, now let's just hold you down. And where do I want to put them? I think I want to put, let's try pale blue. Come on. We're going to put one there. One up there. Actually, we'll put 2 up here. Nope, we're going to do 3 up there. 3, 4, 5. And then let's do a plain old silver one here. Okay, that's an even number. It's 6, but I'm stopping. Okay, so that's our card for today. For a wonderful girl's 18th birthday. And then you can write your sentiment down here if you want to, or you can use this whole space to write your sentiment. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.